Okay, we are going to Ciclovia today. Let's do it. Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Vale. I make vlogs about living abroad in Colombia, and today I'm very excited because I'm going to be sharing with you all one of my favorite things to do in Bogota, which is Ciclovia. So Ciclovia is an activity, and they do it in other parts of Colombia, but I'm very partial to the Ciclovia that they do here in Bogota because it feels very special. And so Ciclovia is when they shut down main streets across the city, and they do this on Sundays from the morning time till around 2 p.m. They also will do it on certain holidays, but really, it's every Sunday. There are many different routes of Ciclovia. You can go up north, you can go to parks, you can go where Ciclovia runs all over the city. But I'm going to take you through my favorite part of Ciclovia, my favorite section of Ciclovia, which starts in Chapinero, and we take Septima, which is a main street here in Bogota, all the way down to the center of town, or the historic part of the city, which is known as La Candelaria. So I really like this particular chunk of Ciclovia because it's a little grungier, but also you get to see a lot of the city. You get to see, really cool street art, and you pass by a lot of really cool establishments. There's a flea market, and then you make your way to this historic part of Colombia, which is, of course, very beautiful. So looking forward to showing you all of this. If you are somebody who's interested in the idea of living abroad, or even just in visiting Colombia, like and subscribe. I have a lot of videos coming around this topic. So yeah, let's jump into it. Let's get into Bogota's Ciclovia. My babies. My babies. Okay, this is Septima. This is the main road, and we're going to make a left here. We're going to walk all the way down Septima today. Our first stop is going to be this bar where they play Arsenal games, and there happened to be an Arsenal game this morning, so we went to go see it. It's super fun, place to meet people, chill, watch some games. Then we headed down Septima again. We stopped at one of my favorite libraries, and you can find some really cool art here. They sell posters, they sell books, of course. You could also have coffee, have a little beer. It is a super chill place on Septima. After that, we just kept walking. So these are some of the things that you'll see across this route. This is El Parque Nacional. It is very beautiful. And there's a path for you to run as well. You'll also find some really cool vendors here selling arepas, empanadas, arepa yuca. There's a lot of really cool stuff. When you walk down even further, you'll see where the university starts. And this is very quaint because you kind of see the mountain range, and then you see all of these university buildings that are in brick, and it's just a very beautiful sight. If you keep going up this way, you'll find some bicyclists doing some crazy stunts, so that's also fun. Today they were doing a little bit of a half marathon vibe. So there was some structures set up, but they'll do stuff like this pretty much every weekend just to encourage people to come out. And this is all by the city. So this is really fun. And so yeah, the rest of this is just basically footage of the park and some of the cool things that you'll see on this site. One of my favorite things in this park is actually the workout groups that do these dances every weekend, and this is a pretty small crowd for this week, but sometimes there are hundreds of people out here dancing, and it's just a really fun thing to see. You also see dogs and all of that. Families, there's a rink in the back where people skate, so a lot of fun stuff. here we start to get closer to the center of the city. We're about to pass a museum here on the left side. So this is a really fun plan as well. If you are looking to sort of chill out for a bit, you can enter that museum. It's free on the weekends. So that is always something you can consider. You also start to see some stores across this path. There are some interesting stores here if you're looking for souvenirs, if you're looking to take some stuff back. There are some of those on this particular path once you kind of pass this museum right here. There are always some cool art installations in this part right when you pass the museum as well. Today they were playing music and they had these photographs. There seems to be a sort of campaign of Colombia's natural beauty and life. And then you can kind of keep walking a little bit further and there's a little food plaza area if you want to take a break, if you want to have breakfast, etc. We were here a little bit later in the day. This is probably a little bit like 1 p.m. So we went to the back where there's a cool little brewery and you can sit here and enjoy. And the cool thing is that when you're sitting there, you can look out and see all of the different people in Ciclovia passing by. So when you leave that little food court, and you're just walking down the same exact side of the street, you're gonna run into a flea market. And this is here every weekend. It's a great place to visit in Bogota if you're looking for pretty much anything. They have antiques, they have things for the home, they have t-shirts, stickers. It's just pretty much anything you can think of. Books, vintage clothing. There are people who upcycle vintage furniture, a lot of very interesting artisans as well. They sell snacks. There's a lot of really fun stuff to do here. And if you're looking for, some vintage clothing, jerseys, things like that, this is a good place to check out. Past the flea market, we start to get closer to the center of the city. You'll see vendors here as well, although this tends to be very packed, so we kind of just keep it moving usually. We're usually just kind of trying to walk past the crowd to get closer to La Candelaria. This can be a very busy street on Sunday, but if you're looking for something like records and jackets, this is also a good place to check out. So you're just gonna walk down this entire pathway until you get to La Candelaria. Plaza Bolivar, the center of the Candelaria. It is very beautiful here. This is the big plaza. You'll see a lot of tourists here. You'll see some of the government buildings, but it's a really great place to walk around and sort of, you know, taking the history of the city. Come to the end of our Ciclovia day. We're gonna eat here at Pacha Peruana, which is a wonderful restaurant if you love Peruvian food. But there are a lot of really good restaurants in this part of town, so definitely feel free to look around and see what you're feeling. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video and seeing a little bit of Bogota. I know that Bogota can be a little bit of a colder city, but there are so many interesting and fun things to do here. So I hope that one day you'll find yourself in this part of the world, and if you do, you know, Ciclovia is always an amazing option for your day. Until next time, bye.